I'm thankful for all my teachers and counselors and everybody at school because whenever I told them about my career goals, they never for a second doubted or tried to lead me in another path. They always encouraged me and supported me for my decision, and I'm thankful for that because without them, I don't know if I could have had the nerve to actually apply and everything, but because of them, they helped me get through it and push to the end and actually apply and get accepted. My favorite subject is math. It's weird because most people hate math, but I always seem to be really good at it. And honestly, I'm proud because not a lot of people can say that they're good in math and that they like it. My 7th grade math teacher, Miss Howard, she was always really into teaching, and she always tried to make learning fun. So that really kept me going. So right now, I'm just planning to keep on taking more math classes and helping better myself because, I enjoy it and it's just fun for me.
She stood out to me from the very beginning. She was very, very motivated. She had a very high work ethic. She was very driven. She gave 100% into anything that we were doing, whether it was a test, whether we were working on a project, or whether we were just doing a simple review game. She just stood out to me from the very beginning. I teach health science classes, and what I noticed about Miriam was our very first unit in medical terminology, I saw a spark, I saw a fire, and I just knew from the beginning that she had a passion for healthcare, and I just knew that she would be a future healthcare professional. I see nothing but success in Miriam's future. She is such a hard worker and is so bright. She's sweet, she's caring, compassionate. She has expressed to me that she wants to attend medical school, and I have no doubt that she is going to attain this goal.
From a young age, my parents have always encouraged me to do my best in school. Even though most parents are okay with B's or C's, my parents always pushed me to get A's, and from a young age I learned that getting A's made me happy, so I didn't even need them to be reminding me oh, you need to keep your grades up. It fulfilled my happiness, so I just kept on studying and trying to do all my work on time. I was really excited to get into UNC Chapel Hill. That had been my goal ever since my whole high school career, and I applied not knowing what to expect. So ever since I applied, I kept on checking back to get an update, even though I knew that the update wasn't going to be until January, and I had turned in my application since October, and I just kept checking just in case. And then that week of acceptance, I believe I was busy, and so I had forgotten to check about it until I was on my social media and I saw this person who shared that they were accepted, and then I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot to check. And so later that night when I got home, I got onto my computer, but I hadn't told anybody that I was gonna be checking because I didn't want to get anybody's hopes up either. And so I checked and I was really anxious. And then I clicked on it and then it was congratulations, and my heart just filled up with joy. And so I went to the living room and I gathered my family and I was like, guess what? And then I'm like, I got in, and then they were so excited for me. They were like, I knew you could do it. Yes, I am the first to go to college in my family. And I'm trying to set an example for my siblings and hope that they'll follow.
My grandmother helped me stay motivated. Every time a report card or something would come out, or every time I go to her house, she'd be like, hey, are those grades good? And I'd be like, yeah, they're good. And then she'd ask me, she'd make me pinky swear and be like, are you lying to me? And then, sometimes I'm like, yeah, they're pretty bad. But most of the time, she pushed me more than anybody else. And she believed in me. She was like, whatever you want to do, do it. Don't let nobody stop you. There were so many good science teachers, but I would say one that stood out is Miss Brown. She was at ELISE. She was my science teacher, and she was awesome. She would do fun things like go on nature walks, and we dissect the worms, and she helped me learn better and easier than any other teacher that I've had so far. My parents wanted me to go to college, but I had different plans. I like to do different things. I like to be different, set myself apart from everyone else. And the Marines, they're like an elite force And so that they're kind of different from everybody else. That's what kind of got my attention. Their whole thing is fitness, physical fitness, being ready. So I'm taking 2 weightliftings, and on top of that, I'm running every day, and I'm going to the PT, which is the physical training for the Marines, every Thursday. My coach Maeve, who's pushing me on it, and he's not gonna let up.
And he said he wanted to get in my weight training class because he was going into the military, and his main concern was passing his run test, and he was determined that he was going to be the best at the physical competitions he's got to go through to get into the military. And my understanding is he's leading the group right now in all his testing. He's always happy, he loves life, but his best character trait would probably be his work ethic, because when he decides he's going to do something, he goes into it all out and doesn't let up.
Mr. Billings is interested in cars and stuff. He knows a lot about it, and that's my interest, because cars, and that's like the most amazing thing to me. And fixing them and building them, and just understanding how they work. And that class kind of applied to me. And Mr. Billings, he doesn't just teach you something and send you on your way. He teaches it to you, he takes some time with you, and then he takes you down to the shop and show you. That's what I like about it, because my grandfather, like him, showed me how to do things, and he's showing me how to do things too. It's way easier. You hear that every day, teachers don't care, or teachers, say stuff about their students behind their back. No, the teachers here are amazing. And, there ain't no other school like this, and it's just awesome. To me, engage, take charge of something. Don't wait or procrastinate to do it. If you're gonna engage in something, do it. And to inspire, inspire those who are under you, who been where you are, don't know what they're doing or anything. Inspire them and, help them along the way, because everybody needs help, no matter who you are. And to succeed, succeed your goal. Don't just say, I'm gonna do this and then wait, just go for it, because you never get another chance. You don't know if you're ever gonna get another chance. For the teachers, I wanna say thank you for everything you've done. Pushing me when, no one else thought I would make it, keeping me going through all these years. And for the kids, don't give up, because you never know what you're gonna, be able to do until you push yourself to that limit. And, if you give up, you're just gonna regret it, and you don't want to regret anything.